although there's a lot of controversy to whether this fight should happen or not, and whether you like it or not, this is probably one of the most anticipated fights of the year. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. The fact that the fight had originally been rescheduled until the 15th of November is bad news for Jake Paul. I'll get into that in this video, as well as all the details you need to know for this fight. Let's dive in. This fight has been in the works since November, the start of November 2023, and was only officially announced on the 7th of March of this year, but the original date was the 20th of July. However, due to Mike Tyson facing some health issues, this got pushed back from the 20th of July now to the new date of the 15th of November. And although when this was originally rescheduled, it looked like this was more of an advantage for Jake Paul, with Mike Tyson not being 100% healthy. However, this has given Mike Tyson extra time to train and get to his peak condition for his age. And he's looking sharp and he's looking dangerous. And this could be seen with the new footage of him knocking out one of his opponents, but still wanting to continue.
Nice left hook. Up.
Was good for today.
Yeah.
I truly believe.
You sure?
Yeah, me
yes.
too.
You fucking sure?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. You sure?
Yes.
You fuck with me, too,
Yes.
right?
Let's do this.
You did great.
We're done.
We're gonna do it.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I got a lot in me. Work, boy. Just getting started.
This doesn't seem like it makes sense. You think the older guy would be disadvantaged if the fight takes longer to actually happen. But that's not the case, because in this instant, it's just given Mike Tyson more time to train, more time to get to the condition that he's currently at and be prepared to fight the younger Jake Paul. I think from my very little Google research that Tyson will get around 20 to 40 million for this fight. I believe Jake Paul is going to earn around 40 million, so I don't think Tyson's paycheck would be far off that. But the risk for this fight is all on Jake Paul. Jake Paul has it all to risk. If he doesn't win this fight, his career is pretty much over, because he would have just been beaten by the older Mike Tyson. And where does he go from there? How can you continue your boxing career when you have all this advantage of being the younger fighter, supposedly the better fighter? Well, at this present moment, considering Tyson hasn't fought in a real fight for around 20 years, and not the better fighter in the better fighter overall career-wise, just at the moment. But Jake Paul has it all on the line. He has to win this fight. If he doesn't win it, that's it. He's, in my eyes, pretty much done. That's his career. May as well hang up the gloves and go do something else. Go try MMA. But Mike Tyson, on the other hand, has everything to gain. First off, the money. It's a nice little paycheck for hopping in the ring with someone who's only really fought one proper boxer in his whole boxing career, and the rest have pretty much been MMA fighters or past MMA fighters. And also, if Tyson wins, this would be a true comeback of a legend story, coming back into the ring at his age to beat the younger, stronger fighter will just prove his legendary status and make him go down in history as more of a legend than he already is. But on the other hand, if he loses, it's not really a big deal. It's just the older, legendary fighter getting beaten well past his prime by the younger, fitter, stronger, in his prime fighter. That is it. It won't tarnish his career one bit. Not in my mind anyway. Okay, let's delve into the stats and the details that you need to know for this fight if you want to watch this fight. Let's look at the fighting stats between each fighter. Mike Tyson has had 56 fights with 50 wins and 6 losses. Jake Paul has had 11 fights with 10 wins and 1 loss. That one loss to Tommy Fury. Let's go down to the age. Mike Tyson is 58, where Jake Paul is 27. Mike Tyson has 31 years on Jake Paul. Jake Paul also has the height advantage, being 6'1", where Tyson is 5'10". And Jake Paul also comes in with a reach advantage of 76 inches over Tyson's 70.9 inches, and both fighters are orthodox. Mike Tyson has 40 more wins over Jake Paul, but also has an 88% knockout ratio compared to Jake Paul's 70% knockout ratio with the very limited career he's had. This fight will be fought over 8 2-minute rounds, if they haven't changed it. 8 2-minute rounds. And if you want to watch this fight, all you need is a subscription on Netflix. Anywhere in the world. If you have a subscription on Netflix, you can watch this fight. And for the US, this is actually a Friday night fight where the ring walk is due to take place at about 8 p.m. But for Australia, it is a Saturday fight and the ring walk is due to take place at around 3 p.m. And unfortunately for UK fans that want to watch this fight, it's going to be 1 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I guess it's better than 3 a.m. When I first seen the announcement of this fight, or the potential announcement of this fight towards the back end of last year, I thought this is just going to be a demolition for Jake Paul over Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's career is well and truly past him. But as time has gone by and Mike Tyson has been given more time due to the fight being delayed, more time to train, I'm starting to come around to Tyson could possibly win this fight. And especially seeing him in some of the latest interviews that he's had and the way that he is and the way that he is focused and zoned in on this fight, he's starting to change my mind and think that he might have a good chance of possibly winning this fight. Or he's very good at convincing me that he'll win this fight. Not saying that he will win this fight. If Jake Paul wins it, I won't be completely shocked. If Mike Tyson wins it, again, I might not be completely shocked either. However, I think I'll be backing Mike Tyson just because he's such a legend, and this would be the ultimate comeback story for a legendary fighter like Mike Tyson. And no one liked seeing the way that he went out of the sport.
And he's having difficulty getting up. Come on. He wants Joe Cortez to help him. He can barely make it to his feet at the bell.
That was a push. That was a push.
Obviously a push. Kevin McBride has defeated Mike Tyson.
So maybe this will be his proper exit from the sport. That's if he wants to exit if he wins. I have heard there might be talk of him and Lennox Lewis getting it on. That would be interesting. Anyway, that's all I've got. What are your thoughts on this fight? Do you think Jake Paul's going to win this fight? Do you think Mike Tyson's going to win this fight? Are you interested in this fight? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, peace out.
Myths in boxing, highlight reels mean front row seats to the